giveaways for you. I just actually finally put on a watch myself. You're looking at me going, there's no watch. Charlotte Jade is joining us from Watch It. We're at the Bayshore location now, and we are talking about ladies' watches. And so one of the things that I really want, and that can't happen again to me today, one of the things that I really want to touch base on is what people should be looking for, right? When they come in looking for a watch for a lady.
Exactly. So because we're not all the same, I think there's some watches that work for the best personality. So some people are a little more classic in their tastes and like a little classic watch and don't like that current trend, which is that bigger boyfriend watch. So they prefer the smaller, little more classic watches. And so we've got them in gold as well as stainless steel, and two-tone is still quite popular. It works best with both. Still have the good old traditional leathers as well. Right now, the trend is towards rose gold, which are the bigger watches as well. They still make some in smaller faces too. Stainless steel with the glitz. The glitz is the big seller these days.
How much is based on function and how much is then based on the pure look of it? Because a lot of the bigger faces, right, there's a lot of things that are going on, and it's like, okay, well, exactly what time is it? You know, because you have so many things that you want to see on this watch.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the bigger watches sometimes will have the subdials, and they're usually either a chronograph, which is a fancy word for stopwatch, and so I really honestly don't believe that anyone actually uses them, but they like the busyness of the face. Or there'll be the date, so the date will be in those little subdials. So you're right, people don't really use them so much as a timepiece, but more as a fashion accessory.
As a statement piece.
Yeah.
And we were mentioning, so you have the different, you know, depending on how much gold or silver they're wearing, definitely the watch will have a factor to it.
Exactly.
Because you don't want, you know, as much as we can mix and blend, sometimes you want to be able to carry on that same tone.
Exactly.
In terms of the athletic women as well, there's opportunity
definitely.
for that.
Yeah, so I mean, we do sell things like the sport watches, the Timex, there's heart rate monitors, Casio Baby G is a really strong. Even if you want a fashion watch that's a little more sporty, there's definitely things like Michael Kors, which comes in a nice silicone, Nixon, a dive watch. We have a number of different dive watches as well. Brown tortoises are still very popular too. You're wearing a beautiful brown ceramic watch.
This is beautiful. And looking
Michael
at the
Kors.
turquoise here, but also the Michael Kors in a different color as well.
And so these are sort of the, oh my gosh, what did you get me? This is awesome gift. So the white ceramics are very, very popular, as is the black. They come with either simple or with a lot of glitz on them. Brown ceramic just made a come through this season. It is really different. It's got a really nice look to it. I love it. And highlighted by that rose gold too. Very, very pretty.
Definitely a statement piece.
Yeah.
One of the things that we did touch on, and I know that in the previous segment, but to have goggles, and we're talking a little bit more beyond the watches, some of the things that are designed for women
exactly.
at the store, they're helpful.
Exactly. Well, this is not just simply a shrunk down to fit a woman's size. They're actually designed to be made for a woman. So we have them by Spy as well as by Oakley. We still carry sunglasses, which is great. And we have a few other little accessories too.
These are
like
fun.
Wallets, I know, they're so cute and colorful. And then keychains, of course, stocking stuffers, fun things like that. So,
but if you're not going to be able to do some items in fossil, then you can have fun doing some smaller items and having a fossil piece as well. You've also brought these two beautiful watches that I want to point out. And which ones are these?
These are the fossil watches. They're called the Riley and Stella. And they're one of the popular items. So if you can't quite splurge on the ceramic watch, this one's made out of polycarbonate, and it's quite pretty too. And this is the one that has the date function on it too.
And the bling.
Yeah, and the bling, of course. At holiday, you want to have a little bit of bling. And same with the rose gold. That one's really cute too. It's very lightweight. It's made out of aluminum, and it's one of the new things that they just brought in this year.
All right, so which one, this one is called?
The Stella, and that one's called the Riley.
The Stella and the Riley, both of them are telling time right now. What time are they telling us? And let us know via email if you like the Stella or if you like the Riley and what time is on each of these, and you have an opportunity to win these watches. You can email us at ottawacontest@ctv.ca, ottawacontest@ctv.ca. Of course, we can check in, and the store at Bayshore located
on the 3rd level. At the Sports Experts end, next to Licenzo there.
That's perfect. Some beautiful, beautiful items as well. Thank you so much for all the information. And ask the questions, right, when you go in. Know the person you're buying for. And for you guys, it's pretty much you can break it down.
Exactly.
Do you mind if I borrow this for just a little bit longer?
You're welcome to.
Okay. We're going to take a short commercial break. We still have plenty more to come here on CTV Morning Live, including checking in on the oak tree. We'll be back right after this.